All right, it is about 4:50 in the morning. Out here knocking out morning cardio. Got about 45 minutes. So, this is an everyday thing. First thing in the morning, wake up, fat burning stack, and then 45 minutes of walking. So, here we are. Sun's just about to come up. Nice and early. Birds are chirping. Beautiful morning. Let's get it in. All right, walk is done. We are back home. It's about 6 o'clock and eating pre-workout meal. So pre-workout meal this morning is zucchini, 200 grams of beef liver, yogurt, and then 100 grams of cream of rice with 200 grams of fruit. So let's chow down, and then gonna go get a workout in about 7:30. Before then, I'm going to do a little bit of work this morning, finish up some client plans, some client updates, and then hit the road and get a workout in. So see you at the gym. We are 17 days out from USA. It's been a little bit of a time since we've given you guys a video, so kind of want to give you guys a rundown of what's going on, and then we'll be doing a video every week leading up to USA's from here on out. So you guys should get about three YouTube videos moving forward. But so the past 3 weeks, we've been basically focusing on improving the areas that we were looking to improve, which is my back, my chest, and then improving conditioning. And so over the past 3 weeks, we've gone up. We've been about 225 was about the highest that we got, 225, 226. Just staying within about 4 to 5 pounds of where my stage weight was when we did junior nationals. And actually just did a comparison of 213 to the 222, which is what I was the day before yesterday. And conditioning has improved. Back width has definitely improved. A little bit more water, but that's expected, but definitely better conditioning. So as of yesterday, we started to pull food back. We still had food pretty low on the off days. Off days, we've still been sitting about 2,600 calories. Training days have been closer to about 4,000 calories. We just pulled that back down, so we're about 3,600 calories, dropped some dietary fats, so the 400 calories all came from dietary fats. So a decent amount of dietary fat that just got pulled out there, about 40 grams or so of fats, maybe a little more than that. And with just doing that and still keeping carbs around 600 grams of carbs, we dropped about 1.3 pounds yesterday. We'll see kind of what happens today. If we continue on that trend down, then tomorrow for the off day, we may not actually drop food even more. But we're kind of in that last push. We've really only got about 10 days, and then we're in a peak week. So we really just have to take advantage as much as possible of the next 10 days. My strategy, my goal is that I know I'm not going to come in as the biggest. I also know that I'm not going to come in as the most aesthetically blessed when it comes to small waist and all that stuff. So I have to come in crazy, gnarly conditions. So the goal is to bring in a even more conditioned look than what we had at junior nationals, with just a little bit more fullness, but more than anything, a little more conditioning in the backside. My front side was good, but we really want to bring that backside conditioning in a little bit tighter. So that will be the goal over the next 10 days, is just really kind of locking that in, pulling that in. Most likely, we may not actually have to do anything too crazy, just because my body is responding well at this given time. But we'll see. We'll see how the body responds after today, with fats being low again and another workout day. And then tomorrow we'll make the judgment call. Most likely what we had talked about doing was pulling calories a little bit harder, adding in some more intensity cardio, and just really pushing hard tomorrow. So that may be the game plan, but we'll see. Everything's day by day. Everything's dependent upon how my body's responding. So outside of that, mental clarity is definitely all over the place. I'm doing my best to keep focused, keep my mind in the right spot, but it's definitely a lot harder to keep priorities straight and mentally focused. But that's part of the game plan. That's part of being lean, and that's part of dieting since December. So kind of understandable at this point in time. Even on 3,600 calories, I still feel pretty tired, still feel pretty beat up. But again, you know, I could be in a much worse place. I could be running way lower calories, and you know, we're in a good spot. And so we're on path to bring an improved look, which is all I cared about from junior nats. And at the end of the day, we'll control what we can control and bring a gnarly, grainy, dense look. Probably the most competitive show I've ever done. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to having some good competition, and I'm looking forward to being able to kind of show up, and have some fun, and bring an improved package from junior nationals to prove that, you know, you can grind it out for another 6-ish weeks to bring something even better to the stage, as long as you put your head down and you get after it and you grind your ass off. So that's the goal. Today is going to be a shoulder and arm day, so we're going to bang this out. I've got a client right afterwards. I've got a deep tissue right after that, and then it'll be about 6 hours worth of client work, and then about 2 hours worth of the other business that I've got. As you saw in the video, already knocked out cardio this morning, got breakfast in, knocked out a little bit of work before I came in. So now we will we'll move forward with the workout, train a client, deep tissue, and then full day of work. So talk to you guys soon.
20-pound PR.
Still beating PRs every fucking week. Don't give me your bullshit that you can't fucking work hard when you're fucking on lower calories.
Now you are sitting in the hole that you dug around yourself. You lied so much, you know. Deception or caught inside the web you spun. Did you forget that you were family? The damage you had done. You lied so much.
All right, so workout is done. I had post-workout meal. Post-workout meal was 200 grams. 200 grams of beef liver, 30 grams of honey, and 200 grams of cream of rice. And now training a client for the next about 45 minutes, and then we'll run out of here and go for deep tissue. So, train my client. Up, 4. Up, 5. Up, 6. Good. 7. Good. Good. Come on. 2. Up. 3. Control. Up. 1 more. Control. Up. Good. Good work. Just a little burn.
Just a little.
Glute and hamstring superset here. So we've got glute bridge, and then we're supersetting that with a walking lunge with a forward torso tilt, which is going to actually make him stay into his glutes and his hamstrings a lot more. So every single time we're driving through, forcing through glutes and keeping chest forward over knee on these lunges. 1, 2, 4 left, strong. 1, 2, good. Get. 1, 2, good. Get. Good. Good. Try to stand straight up, going and driving forward through that heel. This is it for me at the gym today. That's why we got workout in early, so that I could go home and work. first and foremost, we'll get this deep tissue done, and go from there. Let's get some work done. No ozone therapy today though, just straight to work getting the deep tissue done. Today will be shoulders, chest, probably a little bit of core. Hi. Luis is filming again. All right, so that's the second deep tissue on the week. We've actually been running it where we're doing 3 deep tissues a week the past basically 3 to 4 weeks here to try to optimize muscle tissue gain as much as possible. And it has been working. It's also been helping out with range of motion, so I'm able to actually open up on poses a lot better and can show the muscle a lot better. So we've got 1 more this week, and then we'll have 3 next week. And then the week after that, show week. So what I'm going to do is probably just a lymphatic massage that following Monday, which basically is just going to help out with draining lymph nodes. It's a very light, easy touch massage. It's not like anything crazy, so it's not going to cause any damage like some of this deep tissue work. Obviously, as you can see, there's scraping, there's cupping, there's all sorts of stuff that we're doing that's actually causing a little bit of damage and a little bit of inflammation in the muscle tissue. So we're not going to end up having that the week of the show. We're going to focus more on kind of clearing inflammation, and that lymphatic massage will help out to clear out inflammation specifically in like lymph nodes and stuff like that. So that'll be kind of the goal. But like I said, basically we've got 4 more deep tissue sessions that we've got lined up for the next week and a half here, kind of just to optimize everything going into peak week. And then it's all just about kind of controlling stress and bringing inflammation down during peak week, and the hard work is pretty much done at that point in time, and it's just about bringing it to stage. So but right now, again, we're just trying to optimize as much as we can with accruing and also maintaining the muscle tissue that we've built since junior nationals, and continuing to kind of just improve day by day. So there it is. I've got client updates that I'll be doing at home for about 4 or 5 hours. In between that, I'll be eating and going for walks, and I'll make sure you guys come along with me on the journey. I've got a consult call this evening around 5:30, and then I'll probably work again for another couple hours on finishing up client plans, and also work for supplement brand for a little bit as well too. So film all of that, show you guys kind of the rest of my day, and then obviously come about 6:30, 7 o'clock, somewhere in that area, my family will be home, and hang out with the family tonight until I head to bed about 8:30. So I'm an old man. I go to sleep early, but I'm also up at 4:30. So kind of all plays out by itself. But anyways, see you guys soon. What's up, guys? So kind of a quick little recap here. Got a deep tissue done. Been home working now. About 6 client plans, updates, and then ended up finishing a formulation for a product that's coming out in a line that's coming out at the end of the month. So yeah, I will be now, the other aspect is I actually ended up eating a meal. So had that meal probably about a half hour ago, 45 minutes ago. So I'm gonna go for a walk, take a break from my computer for a little bit. This is actually how I get my steps in throughout the day. So I'm gonna go for about a 15-minute walk, get some steps in, get out of the house for a minute, and then come back and start banging out some more client check-ins and updates. Got about 35 more to go. So long night ahead of me, but that's all good. Can't complain. So anyways, off to do a walk outside. How I'm finishing out my night. So
Been a day full of recording, doing client updates with Feed for Function here. So almost done with everybody for the day. We might go outside for a little bit, go for a little bit of a walk, and call it a night. And then I got these two munchkins over here going crazy, eating food. So